Let's get that mic on. There we go. Thanks for the intro music. Love that. Before we get started, we actually have a special message that we want to show you, Chris and Angela, first before we get started with our speech. So if we can have that one up.
Chris and Angela, aka Stugs and Pang, it's Alan Fletcher here, aka Dr. Carl Kennedy from Neighbours. Michael and Joe just thought it would be best for me to start off a speech by saying, as your doctor, I'm ordering you to always agree with Angela, Chris, never go to bed angry, and always say, I love you. So all the best to you both. Have a wonderful life together. I hope the wedding goes off brilliantly. Cheers.
Thank you, Dr. Carl. Give him a big round of applause. Best $70 we ever spent. Apologies, he called you Pang in that video, not Pange. He read it wrong. Hello, everyone. For those of you who have been fortunate enough to avoid us your whole lives up until this point, I'm Joe, this is Michael, and we are Chris's best friends.
Yeah, so Chris asked us to say a few nice things about him tonight, so this will be a pretty quick speech. Nice things, I guess. Positive.
Positive things, yeah. So do you want to start saying the nice things?
With nice things?
Yeah. I haven't got it.
I got... well, he did save someone's life, didn't he?
Yeah, no.
No.
Oh, when you had that sick cat that time, didn't he come and... Oh, no, that was me. No.
Yeah. Let's just talk about Angela first. Let's say some nice things about Angela. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so first things first, Angela, you're really, really caring.
You're funny.
Super funny. Really organised, clearly.
And it's obvious how much you love Chris with all your heart, and we're really happy he has you by your side today.
Yeah, we knew you were special when Chris cleaned his room for the first time ever before your first visit. All this time we thought he had carpet, but it turned out it was just dog fur after you vacuumed it all up. So you're also a miracle worker, so well done on that.
Me, Joe, and Chris have been joined at the hip for the last 20 plus years. And after many years of experience with Chris, we've come up with a way to how his mind works. So Angela, this is how his mysterious brain works.
So just to give you some context first, for those of you who don't know, Chris has a German Shepherd named Giggsy, and Giggsy is tied in first place with Angela as the love of Chris's life.
So if you ever catch Chris daydreaming and he looks like he's in deep thought, he's actually just wondering about those new biscuits he bought Giggsy. What do they taste like?
Yeah. And he probably did taste them after that as well. If you ask him to do something and he says he'll get around to it, what he really means is that he's got a big match coming up in his FIFA career and he's got to do that first before he can do that.
When he asks Chris if he's hungry and he says, I could eat, what he really means is, I've already had 2 dinners, but I could do a third.
When he tells you to try this amazing milkshake that he's drinking, don't trust him because it's probably just going to be blended milk and cheese, and trust me, I've learned that one the hard way.
I guess we should finish with some nice words about Chris now, or Stugs as we like to call him. Our relationship with Stugs is more of a brotherhood than a friendship.
Yep. I've always thought of Chris as the brother I've never had. No offence to my actual brother Thomas at the back there. Hey, Thomas.
There's a lot of layers to Chris, much like the layers of cheese he puts into any food he eats. I honestly don't know how you've come to this day alive. And let's not even get started on the meat pie and milk concoction you used to eat or drink. It was hard to tell where the meat pie started and the milk ended.
And as extreme as Chris is with his food concoctions, he matches with his jokes. God help us if the authorities saw the messages that he sent to us in a group chat. His dark humour is actually the reason we don't have any other friends, it's just us.
Chris is also a really loyal person. He'll drop anything to help the people he loves, unless that thing is the gym, because nothing gets between Chris and a set of weights, along with the ice-cold pre-workout with dangerous amounts of caffeine.
He's also really great at giving advice. Like that time in primary school, we'd go to the back of the oval and eat sour sobs from the back. You know, those little yellow flowers that you sometimes eat as kids. And he told me the really good ones were the ones that the dogs peed on. So that was really brilliant advice. So thank you for that, Chris. I've stuck with me all this time.
Look, Ange, you're a lucky girl. It's funny thinking back to when you told me it's hard to figure Chris out. Looking past that hard-to-read face that's scarily close to a serial killer's during interrogation, but it's all a front.
Because Angela, when Chris tells you he loves you more than anything in this world, that's exactly what he means.
We wish you guys an incredible life together. Here's to Chris and Angela.
Alrighty, lovely speech by the boys, Michael and Joe. Give them a big round of applause. Alright, now if we could please call upon Lorena, Sandra and Melissa to come forward, please, to say a few words.
Okay, so before I start, I just want to say how amazing does Ange and Chris look tonight. And for those of you that don't know me, my name's Lorena. I've been best friends with Ange for more than 18 years. Ange, today's... Don't do Today's the day I've been waiting for, to see you as the beautiful bride I imagined you would be, marrying the man of your dreams. To see my best friend as happy you are truly completes me. And after meeting you, Chris, I can confidently say that you are the one for Ange. I couldn't be happier. If I had to describe Ange, in 3 words, it would be perfectionist, caring, and very strong. Naj, your beautiful heart and love is always felt by the ones around you. Your contagious smile always lights up the room. They say everything happens for a reason, and life has led you to Chris. Life has literally been a roller coaster for you. And what I inspire about you most is the fact that you wake up every morning with a smile on your face, putting your family and friends' needs before your own. You are selfless, inspiring, caring, and thoughtful for all those you love. I'm so lucky to have you in my life and to call you my sister. The experiences we have shared together were some of the most happiest moments of my life. From our drives that had a curfew of 10:30, and we had 50 calls from both of our mums asking us where we were, to picking up Nas from school, trying to embarrass her, drawing monobrows on our faces, making sure that we made the biggest scene, screaming, Nas, we're here. And you are such a special person and always see the good in people. I look up to you and how strong you have been in life, and I'll always admire that. Now, Chris, I would like to thank you for making my best friend the happiest I've ever seen her. But for this to last, I have to give you a heads up on a few things. You have to compliment her food with great expression. It's nice or it's good, just doesn't cut it. It has to be this is amazing. And this is the best I've ever had. And you probably already know, but when Carlton is playing, don't talk. And actually just don't even breathe. And you know the typical saying, happy wife, happy life, is the literally the definition of Ange. So follow these basic tips and I promise life will be a breeze. Many wishes to you both and I love you guys.
Oh no, sorry, no Carl up there. Sorry, we don't have anything on screen. The boys outdid us there. But good evening, everyone. My name's Sandra, as you know, and this is Melissa, and we're both honoured to be at this wonderful event celebrating love between Angela and Chris. I've had the pleasure of knowing Angela from the age of 5. She's just not my best friend. I call her my sister. I wouldn't be the person I am today if she didn't walk this journey in life by my side. I'm so proud of her, as I know that many of you, loved ones here today, with and without us, are too. Angela's journey in life has not been an easy one, yet her smile is the one that always brightens the room.
At the start of high school, I joined this awesome duo, and for more than 20 years, we have shared some amazing memories and milestones together, and we've watched Angela grow up into the amazing person she is today. Angela has always been the one supporting and encouraging us. One thing I love about Angela is she always is my biggest fan, as I am hers. Like many of you here, I love receiving those random texts saying, "Just thinking of you." They really make my day.
I think it goes without saying, Angela and Chris are made for each other. Angela compliments Chris's laid-back style and takes on all the stressing, while Chris understands Angela's crazy obsession with Carlton. Crazy, yes. It has been lovely to watch Angela and Chris's relationship grow, and we honestly could not imagine anyone more perfect for Angela. Chris, you're a lucky guy to have such a devoted, loving and thoughtful wife by your side. And likewise, Angela, you deserve such an understanding, gentle and caring husband in Chris.
I know one day, when the time comes, Angela would make the most amazing mum. Nothing warms my heart more than the way she loves my children from day one. My kids absolutely adore Angela and get so excited when they know she's coming over to do fun things with them. And similarly, it wouldn't surprise anyone that they were drawn to Chris straight away, just like Angela was. Before we finish up tonight, I wanted to acknowledge some special people in Angela's life who would be so proud and happy of the life Angela has created and the person she has become by sharing some special words. On this special day, we remember that loved ones are missing today. Ones our hearts hold on to as we travel along life's way. Loved ones who made life so special for all those gather here, ones who won't be forgotten but cherished from year to year. And now, as we pause to remember, let us all fondly recall how dearly each of us loved them and just how they loved us all. Although we cannot see you, we know that you are here. We will feel the warmth of your smile and can sense that you are near. And we want for you to know your love is still our guide. Memories carried in our hearts, you are always by our side. It's so sad you will not be here on the day Angela and Chris say I do, and so they say their vows today in loving memory of you.
Angela and Chris, I'll just break the ice there. We wish you all the love and happiness on your wedding day. And as you write the next chapter in your love story, it warms our heart and enlightens our souls that Angela has found her soulmate, her one, her equal. We are so happy to know she has met someone that can give what Angela gives everyone else she meets. Chris, thank you for coming into our lives. May you and Angela's love continue to grow. Wish you both the happy and ever after that you both deserve.
Alrighty, beautiful words there by the girls. Now we are going to show a video on the projector from the groom himself, Chris. So those that, once again, that are at the back, if you can't see the projector from where you are, you can also make your way down this end. Well, you heard it from Angela. She said everyone come up, so everyone's got to get out of their chair and make their way over to the front, please.
Hello?
Hey man.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, alright, what you doing?
I'm just writing this wedding speech.
Oh, the big speech, how's it coming along?
And it's kind of brutal. I'm trying to be funny. I don't know what to write. I don't even know how to incorporate Carlton.
Well, you kind of just did.
Huh?
Don't worry man, Angela will love it, it'll be fine.
Yeah, I know, but I'm really nervous.
Why don't you just film it?
Film it? Okay, I'll call you back. Looking good. Glad you made it. Hey everyone, thanks for coming to this special day. Obviously didn't have the balls to do this in person, so I'm recording this and see how we go. I'd like to thank Angela's mum Amina for making me feel so welcome in her home and treating me like her son and never letting me leave the house hungry. I'd like to thank Angela's friends and family for treating me so well and making me feel so welcome. I'd like to acknowledge Frank. If you're still in Queensland, sorry you couldn't be here. And if you're here, then disregard this message. I'd also like to acknowledge the loved ones that couldn't be here today. Angela's father, Anis, and her two brothers, Jihad and Mimo. I'd like to just thank you guys for looking over Angela all these years and keeping her safe. And we all know you guys are here celebrating tonight with us. I'd like to thank my parents for raising me for 31 years in questionable ways, and my brother and sisters for, well, just being older than me. I'd like to thank my brothers from other mothers for keeping me on the straight and narrow and being there for most of my life when I needed them. And thanks Joe for the camera and the setup and the green screen. Angela, or Ange, as we like to call you. Quick fact, her legal name is Najwa. Still don't know how to spell it. You look as beautiful as you did on our first date. Hopefully I've dressed better tonight than I did on that night when I showed up sweating in my gym gear. Thank you for saying yes, even though you demanded me to marry you for a whole year and maybe more. Thank you for being the most amazing human ever and making me a better person every day. And thank you for being so loving and caring. I'm so excited to start the next part of our lives together and start a family together, even though I count Socks and Dixie as a part of it already. You'll be an amazing wife and the best mom ever, and I promise to be the best dad and husband I can be. Thanks everyone again for coming, and hope you guys have fun and stay safe. Love you.
Wowee, what a speech. Well played, Chris. Big round of applause for Chris, everybody.